It all started when I was 9. I step outside and go for a ride. My bike tires started spinning and blew my mind. The car split right through my side. I woke up in the hospital, full body cast, I was alive. I didn't think it was possible, everything happened too fast. The kid next to me had the same cast, he was breathing on gas. Had the same marks, the same cuts, the same scars. We left the next day with far more than just broken arms. Then people came by and tried to cause him harm. We were the only people he remembered, and here we are. He's living with me now, we both like Mars. Spaceships and cars, train tracks and art. One night we made a wish on the star to stay best friends forever. Then it started to get a little strange. He had to go to sleep screaming with restraints. It's only been 4 years since that day. Every night he screams for a blade, and his mindset for godly powers out of his brains. And 2 years flew by like it was a day, and he still had to take pills to keep the pain away. And even then it was strange, in my thoughts in every way. And through everyone we know, nobody was there. It's like they didn't even care. And now I'm 15, things weird in my dreams. I wake up screaming, my hands bleeding, feels like my ears are screaming. Dreams I'm dreaming, he's in those too. One night I woke up, he's missing. He came home late, I started bitching. He was drunk in the bathroom pissing. His hands were twitching, his body scratched up, it's like he was glitching. You're only 15, I'ma start snitching. It's like take a few pills and stop dissing. Relax, take a bath, I'ma go to sleep, I'll see you in class after math. I stood there, cleaning up his mess. He barked from the dog and pissed on his chest. Jesus Christ, my best friend, the only thing left. After a few perks, I went to bed. It's like I was in this round thing. I woke up the next day, my head's pounding. I couldn't find him anywhere, I checked the pool, he's drowning. I picked him up and put him down, I black out. We're both in the hospital now. They kept us there for a year. Lonely nights, candles, the only light, face full of tears. And as I sleep, dream of holy nightmares, images written in blood to my rights of these unforgettable forsaken nights. My heart's beating, barely seeing blurry sight. Fuck, going into cardiac arrest. It left me in this fucked up mess. I found him laying there, hand over his chest. As I went home since there, my family says, look son, sit down, you and him, we need to speak. The lights grew dim, I passed out, they took me in. Hear the doctor saying the surgeon will have to admit him in for at least a year. I bust out screaming in tears, but they can't hear me, it got really weird. I see him standing above me like I didn't exist. The doctor persists, still allowed, no visits. They finally came to agreement about this, now I'm pissed. He's sitting there with his fucking wrist slit. My family didn't care, it's like I wasn't even there. So I woke up next day, band-aids around my head, I didn't feel okay. Checked my reflection, half my face wasn't me. I looked at my friend, he's laying down. Fist swung back fast, I punched him in the face, started to kick his ass, and somehow he shattered the glass. I asked the nurse what happened, she said, son, get back. You have a tripolar disorder since you were 9. It's a really rare case, we doubt you'll ever be fine. You kept saying the kid that died was still alive, and you know he's there. You went insane, your family had to tie you to beds and chairs. They had to tie you down to sleep, you could have barely breathed. I checked the mirror again, it was me. I was my own best friend in the end, the perfect one in the end. I still hear his thoughts in my head, telling me end this life, he has better plans instead.